We're a handful of days away from final action by Jacksonville City Council on the Jaguars stadium deal and the historic agreement that ultimately will keep the Jaguars here for 30 years. Now, council is looking to peel away some of the millions of dollars in that community benefits agreement, as we've been following for you throughout the course of this week. We're detailing how much is being pulled away and when council may ultimately bring that back up again after the stadium deal is voted on. Still eyeing next Tuesday. Be listening for updates over the next several days here on Jacksonville's Morning News. And if you've missed any of our prior reporting, head to WOKV.com. Talking about the brand new law in New York, one of the strictest governing social media in a way to protect kids from what the governor and legislative leaders call the dangers of social media. Fascinating story, and we'll see whether or not any other states may ultimately follow suit on that. Folks in the Julington Creek Plantation are trying to figure out why there's been such a dramatic fish kill and an awful stench in the community as thousands upon thousands of dead fish have been discovered in recent days. We're on top of that story as Fish and Wildlife is also looking into it. And we're also looking at the summer disruption that's happening for a number of families as erosion along the St. Johns River has led to the camping at Huguenot Park being canceled for right now because you just can't get back there. These and other stories updated throughout Jacksonville's Morning News on this Friday, National Selfie Day. So go ahead, have at it, celebrate, and you won't be judged, at least for one day, perhaps, for taking a selfie. Just make sure that we were learning a little bit more about that this morning in the newsroom, that Gen Z takes the most selfies and that there are so many dangers because people don't pay attention. A lot of injuries that happen as a result of taking those selfies. On this Friday, we'll also be tracking that tropical disturbance and the impacts that we may feel as our wet season finally gets off the ground. Chief Meteorologist Mike Burrish with your outlook for the weekend and into next week if we get into those daily downpours and those afternoon thunderstorms. All these stories and more during Jacksonville's Morning News on 104.5 and streaming on all devices.